we keep misusing this word talent. Are we really recruiting talent? We said that we are elevating this word to some ethereal levels. It's nice when we stand on a podium to talk about all this as in those connotations. Fundamentally, what we are asking for a large number of 70-80% of people who are first time to employment, who possibly have worked 1 or 2 years, who are basically kids, and they know to add, subtract and count, and that's it. Nobody is asking anybody to run in 9.57 100 meters. We are unnecessarily looking for walking, talking gods among humans. They don't exist. The good people available. Then there was this particular day, I walked into Mr. Kamath's room and we were talking about many things. And then Mr. Kamath asked me, Ram, how many people do you see before you select somebody at the entry level? I said, proudly, sir, we look at about 10 people. Because before we select somebody, we do see 10 people. So Mr. Kamath said that is daft, Ramkumar. These are freshers, right? Amongst these freshers, you think that there is so many shades of capability, which is variance is there. Largely it could be in 1 or 2 buckets or maybe 3 buckets. And if you haven't figured out that bucket, seeing 10 people is as good as seeing nobody. Then we sat down and said, what do we need to do? Then we simply said, here is a country where 2/3 of the people are below the age of 30. You touch everywhere, there is a human being who is recruitable, who is walking in this country. So then we sat down and said, what do we need to do? Then we simply said one piece which we crafted there, right? We said we cannot give attitude to people. We can give knowledge and skills to people. So we said recruit for attitude, rest of it take it as read and give it to them in the first year. We are into buying people and making them fit for something. So can this purchase process follow all the principles of the supply chain which every supply chain industry uses? It's a logistics problem. From now on, it is a logistics problem. So all principles which apply for logistics should apply here. And if you are able to do it with the same way we use logistics for everything else, we should succeed here. Thereafter, the number shouldn't matter. Whether it is 200, 2000, 20,000, 2 lakh, it should be possible. So then we said that, is there a value of doing 3 levels of interview? Anda, 0. Then we fundamentally asked, is interview delivering any value at all? No. Most interviews have absolutely no order, no focus. There is no ability for the people who sit in the interviews to really distill out the insight about an individual after a 45 minutes discussion. I can bet my last dollar on it if somebody can prove to me that it's otherwise. There is no point in creating multiple levels of hurdles for you to believe that it will filter out the shaft for you to get the great quality. So broadly, these are some of those negotiations we did in our first phase. And trust me, they completely changed the way we looked at things. They completely, so suddenly we reorganized the human resources function very differently. We said, what is the value added work? So the value added work should be done by the experienced person. It should not be the kid doing it, right? So what's the value added work in recruitment? Post offer. Trust me, the value added work is not before the offer. Because after having made the offer, if only 1 out of 2 people join you, because you are not able to manage the offer and the post-offer process, you have wasted so much of energy and effort you have put into the process. In our case, a recruitment manager is a sales manager. You sell jobs. Be clear about it. There is no softness about it. Every evening you will have to say, your target for today was so much, you converted so much, you did not convert so much, right? So you have a catch up to do so much during tomorrow, day after. So it's a high pressure job. And to assign the right HR resources to do the right kind of value added job rather than everybody doing everything and driving HR like sales. 9/10 of people who could be employed in India are not getting employed in India. We exclude them. And we go to the same HR college, St. Xavier's College, whatever it, Loyola College, Madras, right? We have this obsession. Because some of us come from these elite industries. I'm a Tamil medium boy. I can tell you I learned English for the first time when I got into my college, and it was very difficult for me. To study physics and chemistry in English after doing it in Tamil was an enormous challenge for me. And because he speaks English, whether he spoke economics or not, he spoke English, you take him. There is no talent shortage. You have defined the talent shortage. And having defined the talent shortage, you're creating a problem for yourself and pricing it up. You have created scarcity, you have to price it up. So today, 90% of my 22,000 people I recruit every year come through these alliance channels. We have a complete ecosystem which is created around us, which is supplying me 90% of my requirement every year. And the beauty is, who are these kids? These are tier 4, tier 5, tier 3 kids. And we broadly say family income less than 4 lakhs, fire in the belly, want the job dearly, pick these kids. And there are lakhs and lakhs and lakhs of these children available. And they are very, very, very good. For some people you do 3 months, for some people you do 6 months, for some people you do 9 months of intervention. And when you do that, and when you bring back into the company, first day, first hour productivity. The kid is productive, first day, first hour. So we push this supply chain concept which was started at some point of a time to Detroit model. We make cars, but we do not make all car components here. We are an assembler of car components are made by our vendors. And we manage, and we have a stake with the vendors, both in terms of equity and in terms of everything we run there. We select the teachers, we write the curriculum, we train the teachers, we appraise the teachers, everything is ours. Our team does that. So manage the quality, and if somebody tomorrow morning, Chanda came and said, Ram, we need 2 lakh people, I'll do it. I can scale it up. So there isn't a problem. And if you ask me, any skill is amenable. So my answer to this problem is that make your product, don't wait for other people to make it for you. Don't slosh around in 9 towns. Go down to the interiors of India. Don't ask for a ready-made talent on the day when you're picking up. Ask for attitude, give knowledge and skill. Right? Your game is done. So that's our case study.